Hey people, Theo here, and I'm back with more Cyberpunk 2077. In the last episode, I helped River try to get some data to help find his nephew, and we're going to continue that today. Let's go.
Okay, let me hear it.
So, got booted off the force.
Suspended. Mayor's death stank to high heaven. Inquest into, kicked under the rug. So I made a fuss.
Not worth asking how you feel about that.
Nope. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Where's this place? I mentioned Randy's dad.
Where's Randy's dad?
Been a few years since he got popped. Gang war.
Huh, great role model.
Josh was left alone with 3. But she's as tough as weathered leather.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is.
Petty theft, drugs, running away from home. That kind.
Cop uncles really see the best in you.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us, all things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Really ought to focus on finding Randy now.
Of course.
We ain't skipping the ride, as I said before. Also, the episode hasn't gone up yet where I asked if I should cut this type of stuff out. So, we'll see. Give me that. Thank you. Nothing. Nothing. Not Twin Zone, it's Twin Tone. I don't know why I always call it Twin Zone. Red Peaks. Trailer park. Come on, game. Don't destroy yourself.
Right. This is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend, a long time ago.
And changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Got some legendary stuff. What is Johnny?
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
Yeah, we know. Ah, components. Stimulates the freshwater environment of the Amazon basin from the mid-21st century. The long return aftermath of the Great Nomad Tragedy. Most sources indicate that the governments of Peru, Brazil, and Chile have come to a solution for the so-called nomad problem in an attempt to prevent the illegal transnational movement and typically temporary settlement of nomad clans across the South American continent. They plan to seal all borders to undocumented persons of dubious origin. Protestations from scholars, human rights groups, and even corporate representatives have thus far been ignored. Some corporations have voiced concerns that stifling the flow of migrant work could lead to economic decline and predictable social unrest. For example, some experts predict the local Brazilian workforce will simply be too small to meet the employment demands of ongoing major agricorp ventures. This push for tightened anti-nomad immigration policies comes as yet another heavy blow for South American governments against an already heavily targeted demographic. More information continues to surface about the so-called long return, where hundreds of thousands of nomads lost their jobs without warning and had their equipment, much of it personal, not company property, illegally seized by government authorities. Most laborers were relocated from North America specifically for this work, and without corporate support were forced to vacate the hazardous area formerly home to the Amazon rainforest in a week's time. With their only lifeline suddenly severed and no legal basis for staying, many dozens of thousands attempted to find a way home, even if that meant walking much of that distance. Initial reports show staggering figures for the number who died during this mass exodus. May still ask why. Who benefits from these anti-nomad policies and border closures, if not the South American nations or corporations? Many speculate that lobbyists from Orbital Air and their lunar colony representatives played a key part. Their objective, some allege, is to limit opportunities for migrant contract work, so more will be forced for the sake of survival to accept employment in the notoriously difficult labor conditions of low Earth orbit and on the moon. Makes sense.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
Hello.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but
He said I shouldn't.
Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma being watched.
But where's Randy?
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's
Careful.
go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
By Sand and Death. I heard a troubling click. My Geiger encounter. May it rest in peace. I stood on a glass surface, some parts smooth as ice, others cracked and jagged. The earth, as I walked on, was formed from melted sand after a thermonuclear bomb detonated here, one of the 5 that fell on Dubai. I recalled old stills from the end of the 20th century, skyscrapers skyscrapers like crystal obelisks touching the sky, supercars, palm trees. Now, nothing. Like a surreal frozen sea blanketed by the irradiated dust of the Arabian Peninsula and glinting under the desert sun. But nearby, in the city's former suburbs, life continues on. Difficult, brutal, cutthroat, but life nonetheless. Few dare venture outside without a hazmat suit, makeshift or otherwise. Any sort of dwelling must be built with concrete walls, measuring at least 13 feet thick, and without a single window. This offers survival, yes, but to what end? Unlike in corporate heaven of New Dubai, erected deeper into the Arabian Gulf, the average life expectancy in old Dubai is a mere 30 years. Still, some have found advantages to live here. No visitors, neither Netwatch nor any corporate special forces unit will deploy here. This land of glass and dust has become asylum for some of the world's most wanted criminals. Some say they are only biding their time until an early death delivers them from hell. Some say they are already there. Can I talk to her?
Hang in there, Joss.
What's on your mind?
Think all the women in your life have character.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Uncle River!
How you doing?
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your girlfriend?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you at dinner.
What's up? Some dirty ass clothes.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
Tequila, boss. Player, top grade. Excellent disc scratched. Audiophile fanatic of dark music styles. Made from mahogany and spruce, 2069. Strings are loose, hasn't been used for a while. So he used to be a music? Somebody heavily into music? Now, what do we have? Traces of chemical substances. Is it? Liberum Arbitrium review. Pretentious banality debunked in a sloppy symphonic sauce. Dunked, not debunked, dunked in a sloppy symphonic sauce. Chromatic rock pretender at worst, caricature at best. Okay, sure, heavy riffs, check. Unique vocal growl, check. Essence of the 60s, check. But all of it gets drowned out in a flood of cliched dark tones that's too much for even neo-kitsch gen fans to swallow. There's no punch, no curb stomp of edge. Honestly, by the standards of the genre, it's a fucking lullaby. I'd love to put this review to bed or in an unmarked grave, but I haven't even talked the lyrics. They made me roll my eyes so violently I sprained an optic nerve. Nowhere was it worse than in the titular track, Liberum Arbitrium, the band's anthem about violations of human free will. What's the enigmatic evil depriving us of what matters most in life? Yep, you guessed it. Corpse. I yawned so loud, I put the singer's growl to shame. The latest album from Tainted Overlord is nothing short of a chromatic rock mix you burned a decade ago, erased from memory, then found wedged under your couch next to a dusty Carlson's burger. diehards of the band will find something to scratch that itch, but anyone else looking for a fresh sound is better off blowing a concussion grenade in a cookware outlet. Can I close? Close. Thank you. Disinfect on medical gas. What's that? What's this? Bounce back. Fuck it, let's switch to bounce back. I got a level. I didn't notice. Back to intelligence. Just one more level. One more level. RAM recovery rate. Unlocks overclock mode. If you have Cyberpunk installed, press E to activate. In this mode, you can use quick hacks even with insufficient RAM, but each RAM unit over your max costs 10 health instead. Okay, cool. Target lock transfer. Yeah. Don't care about that. Max RAM. RAM cost to quick hacks and devices and vehicles. Quick hack queue size. Cool. New server slot for the skeleton. There we go. Unlock several adaptive cyberware for the intergovernmental system. It can be purchased and installed in product Linux. This bug is required to use it properly. Extended warranty, 50% duration for all cyberware effects. Unlocks a new cyberware slot in your hands. I might take that. And reduced cooldown for all cyberware if all available cyberware slots are filled. Don't got the money for that yet, but maybe. Huh.
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band.
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day. Jeez. Can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
Key required.
Locked. Know where the key might be?
Nope. Left his favorite hoodie in the closet.
Stealing money. Dear mother departs. The all die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes, or the smelling of the casket. Under the closed eyelids lifts a muted kaleidoscope of memories flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seemed to have been far too short. And bodily fluids. Typical items in teenagers' rooms.
Expensive tech. Randy had the scratch for this?
You're joking. No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. And we gotta get in. But I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Let me give it a shot.
55 1C 55 55 1C no 55 1C 55 55. There we go.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
And the password to the computer. Okay. Card video. ATT card video. This.
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
By glint of the sword, Randy Kutcher Volume 1 of the Blades of Doom trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghost Advances to Salvation. A silhouette of a gaunt female figure began to take shape amongst the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. "Come, kill me. I am ready for death," she shouted with cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. And Balberith, 2045 to 2066, genius or psychopath. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aidan Burroughs, also known by monikers Nama and Balberith, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands, like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. We have a ton of messages. Okay. Sorry. I meant to call sorry, spend half the
They
day.
caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
Okay.
Blockaded street. Shit, River, I remember that day. He lives close to an old school.
Can I read? I meant to call sorry, spent half the day sitting in my Thornton. Police had all of Watson blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kinda live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks all different now, so trying to find ways past all those jams made it easy to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. Hey, no problem. I need help. My mom needs to help my mom. Anyways, etc, etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? Almost. I just wanted to say thanks. I guess in general,
True angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
I'm just holding onto the thought that there are more people like me out there dealing with the same shit. Well, helping us this way. Anyways, I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Most of it was when my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have brought some super drug or a new body, I don't know. Worse like than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyways, that's why I do what I do. I couldn't help my best tomb, but just maybe there are some people out in the world I can help. Rare muscle disease. I had a relative that fortunately passed because of that. And it was not pretty. Big trouble in Haywood. Hey, I hope you don't mind, but I used my admin privileges to
Figured
find
out Randy's identity.
you in
Sent him the game as a
RL.
present.
That is your home address. Sorry I hope it's not too weird, but I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it anyway. I hope you like it. Have fun. Fucked up again. I'm token again.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
Sorry, I didn't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a gigantic heart still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this, like you always have. Odd. Thanks for yesterday. The city from up on that tower looks so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless. Though maybe that's just because I don't love heights. Really, it was nice, but maybe next time I take you into the city, head to Japantown, grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. And oh my god, the restaurant my aunt takes me to sometimes, so Nova. Just know, love your cutie. Nadally and... Yeah, of course I had fun too. But this restaurant, we'll see. Not sure I'll have time, how to promise anything, so we'll see. Hey, you know, you don't have to worry about Eddie's. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. Love ya. Anomaly. Anthony. Tell you what, I think your sight's really Noah.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
Can I finish reading, please? Think I'm ready to finally meet up in person, same time and place you wrote before. Cause man, I just can't wait now. What do you say? That's right, same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just want to tell you because the first email I sent, just in case. Don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. Huh? I understand I didn't have no family either. My mom died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. Wasn't easy though to make a living on the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually it was all just left on out beneath his feet, the cattle, the business. Deep depression took his life. I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is that it was nomads who stole your dad from you, and for me it was corrupt corps and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activity from corps. Travel team and biotechnology will be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I know you'll keep all this just between us Chumbos. Stay strong, buddy. I know we got it in ya. It's pretty fucked up. Hey, Nat. Check out the site.
Natalie
Just
must
a
have
bad.
been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
Give me a second. Check out the site, drugs are bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. The hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how you even find this? Just crushing the net, doesn't matter. Cruise internet. You alive? Gail. Hey, you won't answer my text, won't answer my hello. Still alive, man? I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino tomb of mine. You just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you free of charge, like some gunk. Do me a favor and answer because I'm starting to get pissed. Drugs are bad.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
Click on the mission. Drugs are bad. Okay, drugs are bad. Who are we? On mission. Stay clear. Contact us. Stay clean. Okay. It's never too late to change. Addiction can be defeated. Yes, to fight addiction is to go to war for your life. But together, hand in hand, we can emerge victorious. We know who the enemy is, how to outsmart him, his tricks and unexpected blows. We know where he strikes, how much force he uses, his weak points, and how to drive him back. For years, we've been researching the most effective strategies to fight drug addiction. Now I put them into practice. Together we can change your destiny because it's never too late to change. Tony's
A
shelter.
hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Welcome, lost stranger. Go through Anthony's hidden page. Join us files. Good to see you, friends. Welcome to Tony's Heaven. The place you've been looking for. The place where you can become the best version of yourself. Thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They came here because they were fed up with seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show these old farms what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry, I'll explain everything in a good time. But it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become a person you always dreamed of being? Come on down. Files. Nothing. There we go.
There was a file here.
Deleted
found.
looks like, but the name's still there.
AT&T
name.
cloud video.
Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Join us. Nothing.
Jesus, River, this is fucked. The guy preyed on troubled kids, made habit to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault. If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on. You're not the one at blame here.
Introduce yourself, stick around. I know who you are. You're a boy has been rejected by society. You left to fend for yourself, misunderstood by his family and deprived of real friends. I was once like you. You can stay here as long as you like, because you just found your new home. I have a secret, special treatment. They'll not only get you back on your feet, but also free up that weight from your mind and shoulders. Make you limitless. Everything you need to bust out of your shackles, you'll find them in my heaven. You'll become superhuman, resistant to sickness, strong, healthy, invincible. But before we do that, how about we get to know each other first? Shoot over a message at Anthony. Drugs are bad pub. Remember, you're one of the chosen ones. This one.
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
It's an IP address. If only I knew. Let's go to message file. Save lives. Stay clean. Contact us. Bonus. If only I knew how. Oh. Keystone. Keystone is back to this. Ah. Let's go for this. Oh, yeah, I do.
Not that kind of magician.
Oh, okay. We'll have to manage without it.
That cartoon, River, could be what we've been looking for.
Wonder where
Said
I
yourself we
find
need
this.
something that'd get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. So she'll get back to me by morning. Oh, okay. Good talk. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite.
I don't know where the key could have been. Ah. There it is. Can't take it. Yeah, I should have looked through here.
Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Okay.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers. Yeah, boogers.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
We'll know more tomorrow.
I sent some evidence to the lab. There's a chance we could know where to find Randy by morning.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
Not hungry, but takes a cigarette. How else?
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yep. Gonna go hit the sack soon. Can't be easy, raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other 2 I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
How'd he die?
Theodgar's told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change this subject. Hang in there, Joss.
Let's see what we found.
V, wake up.
Got
Not done sleeping.
Yawen called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick. Not bad.
Let's do some editing. That didn't really fit how it should have. But okay.
What's the map?
Editing mode. There we go. What do we have?
School kid days.
Better with you, Anthony.
Teacher, civilian, cheap, well worn. Ah, come on. Midnight, mid
I
2040s.
have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't
Thermal. Goods.
normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you?
I don't
Good
think.
people took you in, extended their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
What even is this food?
Fuck you.
What did you just say?
Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
It's something important. Bulletin. Drugs are bad. Memoria.
I
School
recognize
shooting.
this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Oh, looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, At least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
After him. Gotta do something to him. Got something. Let's go back. Something. Oh, there it is.
Trophy. Old one. Dating from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't!
He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
What the fuck? Why is there a cow?
Tony! Where you going now? Come here!
Harris looks even younger here.
Something new. A cow. Can you please? Hello?
See that? Cow's
Technica.
sick, like the rest.
Biotechnica.
Coming!
Got two things. That's his dad.
Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Male, farmer's build, mid-21st century Texas, origin physical resemblance to Anthony Harris. Father, and console.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Oh, come on.
Tony, come here!
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something? I asked you a question!
I don't know.
Choline and methionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself? Cow's gonna die because of you. Gotta kill it like you killed your mama.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon!
Got something new. Injection system.
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that,
There's
supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
The day I spent trying to turn that shit off!
He's waiting. Someone was standing there.
That's our cartoon. Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
See the next one then.
think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
We have quite a few things. There we go. What is this?
Got some cables. Got a clock. An hour to midnight.
Come on.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
Oh. Sound. Light and sound effects of heavy AV.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Ah. Victim.
Oh, fuck me. Treats the
Thyroid.
kidnapped boys like cattle.
Muscle atrophy brain received beta waves. That's radiation. It's not as bad as Gamer, but still.
Machine controls an injection system for stimulants, hormones, something.
Station linked to a computer.
Look, another one.
Stimulated aggressive.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
Computer.
Terminal controls the pens. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets.
Something else that I'm supposed to see. What? It's highlighted. Ah, there we go. I'm just blind.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
Which is good for now. Afraid, nervous, elevated muscle and tension.
Signage on the farm model points to petrochem.
And where are you up to, Mike?
Hey, the illuminated towers. Promoting the S.T.A.L.K.E.R album that came out then. Colors changed every hour.
I think that might be it.
Not so sure. I think we ought to... Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
We know Harris still lives near an old school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the S.T.A.L.K.E.R's towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Those towers promoting the S.T.A.L.K.E.'s album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
Let's go. Can't get out. Come on, River. Seaweed, so southeast. Somewhere down here? Could be wrong.
Damn it. Let this work.
It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
No problem.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck! Hold on, Randy. Please hold on. Something.
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
Okay.
There are a lot of cameras here.
But not only cameras. Come on. Not only cameras. Okay. Don't need something quiet. I need something that's going to fuck shit up. Really? I don't know. Fuck me. Balls.
It's gotta be here. Have a look around.
Other fucking... Another one. Yay! This one's got a thing, so we're putting that on. What is this? Joy of influence, 5 simple rules. Exude authority, speak with conviction in absoluteness, and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Practice the rule of reciprocity. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. Be unavailable. Make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs. Even a meeting is a sacrifice. Demand engagement. Remember, if a client is forced to give you enough attention, backing out will be even harder. Make them like you. People like people who are similar to them. Never forget it. But keep reading stuff to be a manipulator. Manipulation. Easier than you think. The most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is that we call undermining. For the manipulator to get the target to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is the easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate the better. The target will begin to yearn for praise from the manipulator, become more open to cooperation, that is, manipulation. Hello? You're gonna let me pass? Doesn't seem like you're gonna let me pass. Hello? Thank you. There's something supposed to be down there. Can I see something here? Fake wall.
Should be a switch somewhere.
Also, you got a PC. Braindance Kit uses manual. With this Braindance Kit, you are able to play all commercial Braindances formatted on compatible data storage media. For safety and simplification reasons, the device should never be modified or tampered with in any way. Should you have technical questions or concerns, please contact an accredited technician. If used in ways other than those designed, personal injury and damage to the device may occur. Please retain the following information in the event the device is put up for resale or given a third party after purchase. Set up, remove kit from packaging, install Braden's media into the device or slot, or use a provided cable to connect it to a parent device. Sit in a calm and quiet area and place the device on your head. Turn on the device and enjoy your Braden's experience. Note, accepting the above terms, conditions and instructions means you waive any responsibility on the part of the manufacturer and all affiliated parties of any injuries and damages incurred during use of the device. Enjoy. I can help you tutorial, don't worry. Fantastic news. Hello, I'm thrilled to hear you overcame your illness. That tells me just how strong you are inside, but it's always good to have strength of others support you too. Your rehabilitation is the next step on the road to healing. You already healed your soul, now let me take care of your body. Together, I know we can't fail. Hello, you have nothing to worry about it. Wait. Okay. The first step to improving your life is acknowledging where it has failed. Good news is that the first step is already behind you. You know, I've been in your shoes before, I know how you feel, and I know how to help. Let me in, open up, and everything will be fine in no time, you'll see. Nothing to tell, my dad's dead. I live in a shithole with my mom, bro and sis, and I got an amazing girl who's wasting time on me. I got a cop uncle who still wants to make something out of me. Yeah, good luck. Not that we talk much these days anyways. What else? Oh, I'm poor and a fucking waste of air and space. At least my dad had respect. I got nothing. Can't afford any chrome. Only thing I did get lately was my ass beat by my chooms. My mom wanted to flatline herself once, so I can't talk to her about anything or it'll be a reason she slits her wrists. Hard to see how things get any worse, but even harder to see how they get better. My whole life's a fucking cosmic joke. Hello, you have nothing to worry about, everything stays between us. First time you and the boy self. Okay, so I read it wrong. Hello, you asked in the application if this is all for real. I can assure you, Ray Bongo, it absolutely is. Let's take the next step and you'll see for yourself. Of course, before I can help you, it would be better if we got to know each other first, don't you think? My name's Tony, and you? Fuck off, Tony. Hello, I'm happy to see you sign up for my help program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's bothering you? It really matter. I'm nobody. I'm zero. Nobody cares about me. But thanks for pretending to anyway. Give me a chance. Whatever. I'm Sean. I've been thinking about death a lot lately. How nothing really matters, and why even try? My folks don't want me to be an embarrassment, but I'm a piece of shit, so fuck me, right? I keep fucking up and trying harder is just more miserable. Can't even get out of bed most days. So yeah, I guess that's it. Let me help you, Sean. I know how to solve every one of your problems. You're worth more than you think. Trust me, Tony. Fuck you, Tony.
Try disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
That's... Page not found. Netwatch. Local network. Fuse. Disable security on computer. Surveillance system. Turn off. Files. Brandon's kid. Yeah, I already read that. I can help you. It's all real. Don't worry. It's the news. There we go. Tinkerbell? What does that mean? Iconic. One-handed club. Armor position, once a charge time, stun chance, shock chance. Deals less damage but with a chance to knock out a target using strong attack. I'm gonna knock him fucker out. Come on. Not gonna let me.
Damn it. Locked up tight. Need to find another way.
Come on.
River, come here, quick!
Come on. Round bomb.
You alive? Come on, eyes open. Help's on the way.
He's here. Ready!
Too late for this one.
He's hanging in there. We made it. B, shut down the machine.
Breathe
Can't
in.
unlink Randy
Good.
otherwise.
Just hold on a bit longer.
1052. I repeat, I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates now. No, several, at least. Do it quick, damn it! Oh, and watch for automated defenses on site. They're substantial.
What's this? Make it go boom. We are proud to present the second revisited edition of Make It Go Boom, the only make-your-own explosives guide you'll ever need. The previous edition was a smash hit, however, just like the previous edition, the authors and publishers bear no legal responsibility for any incorrect adherence to the protection process in this book, or even any correct adherence that result in an unexpected premature explosion. You want to play with pyrotechnics? You take the risk. I don't like that.
Okay, all disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Yeah.
Right. Alive. Whoa, easy there. You're all right now.
So too late for this one, right?
Been dead a few days already.
B, help me with Randy.
was gonna be younger, but I guess I'm wrong about that. Trouble team, coffee. Coffee.
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
What you gotta do? Coming out. I don't think you should do it because he's going to boot you off the force. I can't decide.
River, come on, man. It won't change anything. Anthony Harris is a sad sack of meat hooked up to a respirator now.
For how long? He has to die. It's the only way I'll be sure.
Stop. Gonna throw your life away getting revenge on a brain-dead vegetable?
I don't know. Maybe you're right. But it's driving me crazy not doing anything.
Actually, got quite a bit you can do, River. Joss, Randy, the kids. They're gonna need you now more than ever.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Forget about Harris. Take one day at a time. But rest first. Once your head's on straight again, give me a hollow. We'll talk.
Yeah. Need a little time to myself now. But then I'll call you. I will.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
Well, that's that, I guess. The hunt. Well, I don't think we got much to do, right? No, not really. So I'm gonna end this episode here. So without much further ado, goodbye. Hope to see you next one. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. If you like this video, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Ciao.